Looking for your next HR technology role? Go to your browser, type in hrtechjob.com, and browse hundreds of jobs with the best HR technology vendors. HR tech professionals finally have a dedicated job marketplace to find work or be found. Sign up for job alerts or post a resume. Discover jobs with companies like Workday, Phenom, HiBob, Deal, and more. You'll even find HR tech roles with employers in case you want to work with managing HCM or HRIS platforms. HR Tech Job, the only job market for HR technology careers. Join us at hrtechjob.com.
Bullhorn's appetite for acquisitions, Censia's new generative AI, a new CEO at Textio, and $30 million for Jijatjo. All that and more next on This Week in RegTech. Okay, RegTechies, here's what's in the news this week. First up, a company called Jijatjo, a New York City-based gig marketplace through which businesses can book workers with as little as an hour's notice, announced it's raised $30 million in a Series B funding round led by Morningside Technology Ventures. This brings their total amount raised to about $65 million, and it's going to be used to bring the platform to new markets and support their go-to-market strategy, said their co-founder, Tim Chatfield. Quote, the company's vision is to use technology to transform how businesses find and manage temporary staff, he told TechCrunch in an email interview. The founders with backgrounds in technology and hospitality saw a gap in the market for a more efficient, tech-driven approach to staffing. It's a very typical gig marketplace, comparable to platforms like ShiftSmart and Quick. Organizations in healthcare, hospitality, education, retail, and facilities management leverage the platform as an algorithm to find workers for temp openings. They have about 40,000 people in the system, not a whole lot. They're only in certain markets. And these guys get $30 million for a name that nobody can pronounce. It sounds kind of like shit show. I did a little video on it on the RegTech Media YouTube channel saying they need a rebrand. But $30 million for a new game marketplace. There you go. Next, Textio, the AI platform purpose-built to help companies hire and develop remarkable teams, announced Kieran Snyder has stepped down as CEO. Jensen Harris, their co-founder and CXO, has been unanimously appointed CEO by the board effective immediately. Kieran will take the role of Chief Scientist Emeritus and retain her board seat. Jensen's former role as Chief Experience Officer will be retired. But when Jensen and I started Textio, our founding intention was to build software that helped people have better experiences at work. We especially wanted our software to create opportunities for people who usually don't have them. 9 years later, it's amazing what Textio has achieved, said Kieran Snyder, co-founder. I spent a lot of time at the end of last year reflecting on whether I'm the right CEO to take Textio into the next wave. Textio is my company, and its impact and success are deeply personal for me. If I'm being honest, 9 years in, I need some time to recharge. Textio's success is much too important to me to show up with only part of the energy required to effectively lead, she adds. Through it all, Jensen has been my top partner at Textio and in life. I can imagine no better CEO for the next chapter of Textio's journey. The pair co-founded Textio in 2014, which culminated in the launch of Textio Loop for inclusive recruiting. And that product kind of pioneered the use of generative AI in the workplace. Now they're being faced with a lot more competition in Gen AI, so the future to me is kind of uncertain for Textio. Censia out of San Francisco, the talent intelligence platform, unveiled their latest innovation with generative AI talent search, automatic candidate screening and sourcing, and targeted search. They say they're revolutionizing the automated talent landscape with state-of-the-art AI technology. First up, generative AI talent search allows users to ask detailed questions and get context-aware responses, establishing an industry-defining benchmark, they say, optimizing talent management practices. The automatic candidate screening and sourcing will allow for seamless integration into the leading ETS platforms without the need for users to familiarize themselves with new third-party systems. And targeted search, Censia's latest search algorithms are designed to tackle the most challenging queries facing recruiters. For instance, quote, find me CFOs in SaaS companies who have taken a company public, for example. Quote, since its inception, Censia has been at the forefront of innovating AI applications in the recruiting and workforce planning. The introduction of these new technologies marks a significant milestone in our journey towards unveiling AI tools, states Greg Toom, president of Censia. Now they are readily available and user-friendly for everyone, whether beginners or experts, regardless of their preferred systems. Bullhorn, the global leader in staffing software, announced its acquisition of Mployee, a provider of Salesforce-based solutions for recruitment agencies, which is headquartered in the Netherlands. Mployee's technology will accelerate Bullhorn's vision to deliver a full end-to-end enterprise solution for Bullhorn customers using the Salesforce platform. Mployee expands Bullhorn's Salesforce enterprise offerings as well. Uncertainty over the economy, pricing pressure, and fewer job orders have all forced the recruitment industry to streamline internal operations as much as possible this year. Centralizing all recruitment activity on a single platform helps agencies gain those efficiencies. This is the value prop for Bullhorn. As a result, Bullhorn has seen a significant increase in adoption of the Salesforce platform, especially in Europe, they say. It's now the largest independent software vendor for Salesforce, serving the recruiting industry. Bullhorn revenue on the Salesforce platform has grown an average of annual rate of nearly 30% since 2019. That's it for the news, but I do want to mention my travel schedule for the coming year in 2024. I'll be going to 6 shows right now throughout the year. I'm going to start out in March at TalentNet Live in Austin. It's going to be a one-day event. I think it's on a Friday down there in Austin, Texas, that Craig Fisher puts on. And so go check that out. My sponsor for the event will be Jobcase. Jobcase and Pillar are going to be my travel sponsors this year. Also Phenom for one event. So I'll be going to TalentNet Live in March. I'll be doing I Am Phenom down in Philadelphia, Phenom's event in late April. In May, there'll be Unleash Vegas. That's sponsored by Pillar. June, Sherm National. I haven't been to that show in a long time. So it's in Chicago this year, easy flights. And I want to do some e-biking in the Windy City there. So I'll be going to that. And that's also sponsored by Jobcase. Shout out to them. Then in September, we'll do HR Tech. That's sponsored by Jobcase. And we'll wrap things up with RecFest in Nashville. I think it's in October, sponsored by Pillar. So hope to see you at those shows, guys. And that's my travel schedule for the year 2024 in recruiting technology. So go to these shows. I do a lot of podcast interviews with kind of people on the street there in the aisles and talk to vendors. So do hit me up if you're going to any of those shows and you want to come on the show and talk shop. Well, that's it for this week. As always, for all these stories and more, go to hrtechfeed.com. For RecTech Media, I'm Chris Russell reporting. Thanks for listening.